on, guys? And today we are looking at how to build support Artio at the end of Season 4. Now this is right before the HRX, so this is the very end of Season 4, keep that in mind. First things first, we're going to go through kind of the upgrade priority on what you want to do with your abilities. You're probably going to want to get your 1 first, and the reason I say that is it just deals more damage. I know I said for the soul lane build to get your clear first, but that's just because you're going to be clearing lane that way. But your 1 does just a little more damage on the initial hit, and it's nice for the swipe and bear form too. Now after that, excuse me, after that you're definitely going to want to get your 3, because that is your other damaging ability. It's going to be key for Artio, especially with the clear there, and then her escape and bear form. And then after that you can go ahead and get your 2 on level 3. And then from there on, the priorities are going to be your 1 whenever possible, your 3. You know what? I'm not doing level up. I don't know level up. Fuck this. We're just going to... We're going to start right now. What is going on, guys? And today we are covering a support build for Artio at the end of Season 4. Now this is right before HRX, so this is the very end. Now we're going to cover the build and restart the video again for the 3rd fucking time. Alright. What is going on, guys? And today we're taking a look at how to build Artio at the end of Season 4. This is the very end of Season 4 in January, right before the HRX and the SPL and all that good stuff. So this is the latest Season 4 as you can get. Now, starting off with Artio, we'll check out her abilities here. If you don't know her or don't know how to play her, you can pause that and look at that if you want. She is a shapeshifter, so she does kind of have 6 abilities, so keep that in mind. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to get the double starter item that's pretty common on supports. It'll be Watcher's Gift and Lona's Mask. That's just going to help you when whoever you're laning with is clearing the wave, as well as jungle camps and stuff like that. So it'll help you out there. Whenever you back, the first thing you're going to get is boots, obviously. In Artio's case, you'll be getting Shoes of Focus. You don't need pen. Your getaway's fine. You don't need that. Reinforce just kind of fell out, so that cooldown's always good, and especially for Artio, because let me look at her 3 real quick. What's the cooldown on that? Yeah, right now it's 15 seconds, 12 seconds, 10 seconds. So she has some pretty big cooldowns, so cooldown definitely helps with her. After you get your shoes, you'll probably want to be going into physical defense, depending on the matchups. You could get a Stone of Binding if you want. The base stats aren't that great, but it only is 1,700 gold, and whenever you hit a CC, which will be your 2 in bear form with her, your allies will get 10 protection, or 10 penetration, sorry. Decent item, you can get it if you want, but I would honestly probably recommend Jade Emperor's Crown. It's just a really good item right now. Pros use it all the time. You see it a lot in casual, you see it a lot in ranked. You just see it everywhere. It gives you 20 power, and Artio is... I was going to say aggressive guardian, but she is, but I was looking for... She's a more hurtful guardian. She's not like a Sylvanas or something like that. She can put the hurts on you if she wants. So that 20 power is pretty good. Also get some physical protection, health, and then of course whenever an enemy gods are near you, they get their physical power reduced. So helps out in all aspects. So it's a really good item.
Power is unstoppable.
After that, you probably want to get some magical defense because you don't have any on. If you are playing well and you guys are doing really good, you can get a Void Stone to give you a little more extra damage. If you have some more attack speed oriented people on your team, like a Soul and a Medusa or something like that, and a Kokolin, like having all 3 of those, you can get a Shogun's Kasari. But honestly, Genji's Guard's really good right now too. It gives you 150 health, gives you 70 magical protection. So if you're facing like Scylla or Hells or those Hawa's really bursty magical gods that just hurt a lot, give you a lot of protection there. Gives you some mana per 5. But the good thing is it also gives you that cooldown, gives you a little 10% there. And whenever you take magical damage from abilities, your cooldowns are reduced by 3 seconds. So more cooldown. That's why I would say go Genji's Guard. The cooldown is the key thing with that, because right now you only got 10% on your shoes. That's it. So this is going to give you up to 20%, and then you get that passive cooldown too, which is really, really nice. From here, you could go ahead and if they have a lot of gods that are really CC oriented, like Kumbhakarna or Scylla or Athena or Fenrir or Medusa, those gods, like if they have a bunch of them, you could get something like Magi's Blessing to absorb that CC. You could also get a Spirit Robe for more cooldown. You get a Hide the Urchin if you're getting in on a lot of kills. Mantle Discord is more for late game, but I would go ahead and get Spirit Robe.
This will complement
Getting
my
this is
build.
going to give you that 40% cooldown, which is going to be nice. You get the 10 from the shoes, 10 from the Genjis, and then a final 20 from the Spirit Robe. At some point, you're obviously going to be selling Lono's masks. And Watcher's Gift, excuse me. And what you're going to be wanting getting for those, at some point you're probably going to want to be getting Voidstone. I know it's going to be double magical with the Genji's Guard, but Voidstone's a really good item, and it's really good on
My
Artio
power is
too.
unstoppable.
Now, the only problem with this is you should get a little more magical defense, because the only thing you have right now is the Spirit Robe combo and Jade Emperor's Crown. Ooh, so to wrap it off for last item, this is going to be really, what's the word I'm looking for? No, I wouldn't say team-based, comp-based. Because you don't want to be getting a Hide of the Nemean Lion if they don't really have anybody who's doing auto-attack damage. You don't want to be getting... Everything's comp-based, though, because if they have all physical gods, you're not going to be getting a Voidstone, you're not going to be getting a Genji's Guard. So everything is comp-based, but I would say getting a Hide of the Nemean Lion last item would be good. It's going to reflect that basic damage back to them. It's going to give you that lot of physical protection. It's going to give you mana and mana per 5. With this build, the reason I like this build is these two items are really good. They give you a lot of protections. 70 magical for the Genjis, 80 physical for the Hide. They give you some mana and some mana per 5, which Artio, I wouldn't say struggles with, but it can never hurt. You get that reflection there. But you also get all the health from that. You get the protections, you get the mana, you get the cooldown. These two items just make you tanky and allow you to fight more. Because if they're hitting you, they're hurting themselves. And if they're hitting you, they're just giving more cooldown. So they really help Artio. And then these items here are just kind of your basic support items. A lot of more aggressive supports will get Voidstone. Shoes of Focus is pretty much the go-to for supports unless you're really immobile. And in that case, you'll be getting a Traveler's. Or if you can do, some supports will work well with Pen, but not a lot. And Reinforce are just kind of falling out of the meta. Spirit Robe is a really good item too. You could switch out the Spirit Robe for a Mantle Discord even late game if you wanted to, if you guys are doing really well. You obviously won't have max cooldown, but you'll still have a lot. And the passive on Mantle Discord is really nice too. And like I said, you could also switch out the Spirit Robe for a Magi's Blessing if they have a lot of CC. The only thing that I would say that you should really be switching out would be the double defense, because that's situational. If they have the CC, you got to go Magi's. You could sell it late game for a Mantle. If the game's just chaotic and crazy and there's a lot of kills and assists going on, you could even go ahead and rush a Hide of the Urgent and just get the passive up. So just gotta eye the game and see how it goes. As far as relics, did we even go over these? I don't think we did, but when you're support, just get Shell first. If you're really new to the game and you want to be a noob, you can get meditation, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of not the best thing to go right now. Horrific Emblem's also really good right now. That's going to slow everyone down. If they have a lot of healers, you can get Cursed On for some anti-heal, some shields if they have a lot of burst. Even a Frenzy. You could do a Frenzy and a shield combo. Pop shield, or pop shell, pop Frenzy, and then run in. Have some protections, have some shield, and some damage. So, Shell, Frenzy, probably what I would recommend to go with Artio, because she is aggressive. You got a nice defensive, yet somewhat offensive build going on here. Pop the Shell, pop the Frenzy, and just lead your team to victory. I like this build. I think it works really well with her. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, peace.